Hey
everybody!
Welcome to Knitistry Knerds, episode 7.
7. I do this every time, so I'm going to run out of hands soon.
Yeah.
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Caytee. And we have our cute little mascots here. We've got Earl the Erlenmeyer.
And Rhonda the Round Bottom. Whoop, whoop.
So cute.
Yes.
Little fluffy reactions going on.
The cat got to playing with them the other day.
It's got a little lopsided on there.
They're reacting more than normal because the cat got a hold of them. But they're here. They're here.
We're going to make a shelf someday, but not anytime soon.
Yeah. Low on the list.
It's been about 2 weeks. We've done a lot. Our table is pretty full of things to show you.
Overwhelmingly full.
So we'll start with, we are in the upstate of South Carolina. I'm going to try not to shake the table so much because I keep hitting it.
I keep hitting it. Shakes everything.
But we just started school this week. We're both high school science teachers teaching chemistry. It's been...
among other things.
Tiring.
Yes. Today was our second day with students.
Yes.
And it's been... good. Actually, it's been really good. It's just exhausting. It's hard to get back in the swing of things and being on all the time and answering all the questions and doing all the things and being in the hall, and it's just
watching, make sure kids aren't doing anything.
And, it's just tiring.
There is no tired like first day of school teacher tired. Like it just yeah. So it's mental, it's physical, it's all of the things.
It's all of the things. All the things.
But
we're here, and we're excited about filming. We had so much fun in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, it's been great.
Knitting related. By the way, we posted a video yesterday.
Well, it'll probably be a couple days, but Tuesday the 16th.
Yes. And, okay, you can, in relation. It went up on Tuesday, which is the day it should have gone up, because Rose and Roses, one of our local yarn shops, we did an unboxing of their summer kit, seasons kit. And the orders for the fall kit just started on Tuesday.
Looks so nice.
Pretty.
Dark colors, turquoise.
Yeah, it looks more like me. The summer kit was Caytee, except the dragon, and that was kind of me. But the fall kit looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. We were really excited about it when we got it open and looked at it. And
it's worsted weight. So the one we had was a sock weight.
Yeah,
and the new one for fall is
a worsted. There'll be 2 skeins of worsted in it.
And you can order extra skeins. So you can pre-order, and then you can pre-order more.
Yeah,
so
extra skeins.
Yeah, if you want more and you want to actually do a whole sweater, it's got all that. But go watch the video, see what it says, and then go check out pre-order in that link on that video. So
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I said that.
No, I love it. It was great. It's been... I don't know. I don't think there's a lot to really talk about. Like, it's just been work.
Yeah, just get ready for school. Just opening school up, because we went back to work. I mean, we went back for teacher days.
Tuesday last week.
And there were some long days, especially because we had to do district professional development, and plus get our rooms ready and have open house.
That's the longest day of the year right there.
Yeah, because you're in all the 8 hours of meetings, and then you turn around and do 2.5 hours of
meet the parents,
meet the kids, and it gets long, but it's okay. It's all for a good purpose. It's a good day. I had more people stop by my classroom than I've ever had on an open house, except when I was teaching 9th graders.
Yeah, almost all the 9th graders.
All the 9th graders show up and their parents, because it's freshman orientation night at the same time. So you always have more 9th graders than you do everybody else. But of my juniors and seniors, I had a really good turnout. I did, and I was amazed.
And I'm teaching AP chemistry, guys. I'm having so much fun. I know it's only day 2, but we were just, doing inquiry and talking about all kinds of things in lab today. And I was like, I forgot how much fun it is to just do chemistry. You don't get to do chemistry a lot with your first year. At least not the first few months. You do a little once you start getting the basics, but that really difficult stuff.
Yeah, the second year is the best with them. So as we get them the second time, either like a Chem 2 or in AP.
I know they're a little,
because then they know just enough to be dangerous. Yeah. And ask questions, and it's really fun.
They get frustrated. They're like, I just don't know this. Well, we're gonna have to. It's all about teaching out that critical thinking and going through in your head. Okay, how do I make this happen? Yeah. And you really have to know the chemistry to make it happen. And I saw today we know chemistry, but we don't know the chemistry. We don't understand it all the way. So it was an interesting
Meaning
day.
Kids, not us.
Oh yeah.
We know that part.
You all right, what does this number mean? Well, it's a 2. No,
okay, but why is
what
it
does
there?
Tell
what does it
me,
represent?
and so
to what?
Yeah, you have to go through all the different things, and it's fun to see their brains work. It's challenging for me because I have to figure out how to ask the question of like, instead of giving the answer, I never want to just say this is the answer. So I'm trying
They've got to come up with it on their own.
So it's been actually a lot of fun.
It is
so
fun.
I'm so excited.
That is fun. That is the fun part.
All right, let's get into some.
We talked about school enough. We've
Yeah,
done the Knitistry
5
part.
minutes is enough.
We've done the Istry part.
History.
Istry part.
History part.
Let's do the knit part.
Let's do the knit. So Michele has a cast on.
No FOs, but I got a cast on.
We haven't had a cast on in a little while.
I talked about this last time that because Nichelle Nichols had passed away, she played Lieutenant Uhura on the original Star Trek series, which was near and dear to my heart. It was pre-Star Wars, so it was my first big science fiction addiction. And so I wanted to do a shawl that was a Star Trek pattern, Farpoint shawl, and I showed it last time and everything.
The pattern.
And I showed the yarn. Well, of course, I had to go all in. So
Look at the bag, guys.
isn't this the cute? Oh, I put her card in here so that I could show her. Didn't I? Oh, please, Michele. I swear I did.
There's no pockets.
No, yeah. I bet I put it. You're so smart.
Pocket!
I put it in a pocket. You know, me and bags. I'd be loving my bags. Okay. Caytee did knits, y'all. She's so much fun to follow, and her bags are gorgeous. I had this one. I think I showed it when I showed the crown wools. It's on hold. It's in timeout right now, but the bag is fabulous. She has a style. Can you see that?
Yes, and if not, I can put in.
Okay. She has a style bag that makes a bowl. So you've got your bag, and you pull the sides down, and it creates a bowl that you can just sit and knit out of. And then when you're done, you just pop it back up and close it off. It's just, I love the bag. But this is, look, it's Star Trek, sorry. I got Star Wars in my
We're tired.
It is. It's Star Trek. See, there's Lieutenant Uhura right there. And there's the Enterprise. It has the
Is it leather?
leather-like. It's leather-like. It's a vinyl, but it's so soft and pretty. And so there's my bag, and
Here it is.
it's not much, but I
But
started
it's a start.
it.
And she could show you her little
There it goes.
stitch markers.
Yeah, so there it is. And of course, because I collect stitch markers and have been doing this for quite a while, I have a set of Star Trek stitch markers. That one says Trekkie, and the one that's up here in the middle of the road to tell me when to do that middle stitch thing. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm having so much fun with this pattern. Y'all check it out. Farpoint.
Is that
It is so much fun. By
twisted
Vanessa.
ribbon?
It's kind of a twisted. It's really interesting. Now, I mean, I have to kind of. It's not quite intuitive yet. I keep hitting the microphone. Sorry, but it's. I'm just starting the color, the red color, the main color.
Yeah.
But and there's a Star Trek logo. That's for Michele, to show that they are part of.
Enterprise?
Well, yeah, but it's the group that does all the exploration part. But my brain is not working, so there it is. I also have another stitch marker. I just put it on the bag. It's the To Boldly Go, or No Man Has Gone Before. No one has gone before. I got them from
Oh, she's going to tell you. Who did the pattern? I think I interrupted.
Vanessa Smith.
Vanessa Smith. There
And
we go.
Vanessa, yes.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, my phone has locked me out. Sorry, guys.
I don't know. Did you have your phone the last time?
Yeah. Not my new phone? Yes, because you were told everybody about
Yeah.
making fun of me.
Yeah, I did.
I don't. You
So
did.
great.
Yes. Okay. Because this is also by her,
So
Vanessa Smith. It is
Yep.
Vanessa Smith.
Super
by the
cute.
way,
She's adorable.
she's a gorgeous woman. But
Nadia?
Nydia, that sweater. Look at that sweater.
cute.
So
Is that a cable?
it's like one of your honeycomb stitches or a
Yeah.
1x1
Ooh,
cable,
it's
something
pretty.
like that. But that
And it's
is
cropped, so
and it's cropped.
crops the style.
That is now on my to-do list, but because I found that when I went to get Farpoint, so I
Is that
bought it
worsted?
too.
Or DK?
DK.
Ooh, I
It's
love a
DK.
sweater.
So yeah, that's on my list now,
Nice.
amongst other stuff. But I guess I could go to her name and pull up Farpoint again while we're here talking about it.
So you got this Farpoint.
Farpoint shawl is started. So see, that's hers. in the bright red. And I don't look too good in bright red, but so that's why I'm using the blend of burgundy and stuff, because Star Force, or whatever the group is called that does all the exploration, the command wears a whole range of reds, from burgundy, deep burgundy, to a bright red. So I'm using this variegated, I don't know what yarn it is, because I, of course, have misplaced the label, the band. But it's really fun. I'm really enjoying this. So I highly recommend that shawl, Far Point, by Vanessa Smith. And Caytee did bag.
You were going to tell them that Adore Knits did
Adore
the stitch
Knits.
mark. Sorry. I'm trying to keep us on track.
I get
Sometimes we get
sidetracked.
tracked. I know.
It is a full-time job to keep me on track, let me just say, which you guys all probably know. Okay, this is on Etsy. It's Adore Knit. See, Adore Knit. She has all kinds of nerdy, she has regular stitch markers too, but she does a good job with her nerdy stitch markers. I've got some.
She's got a club, sorry.
Marker of the Month Club.
Ooh.
It's Progress Keeper and a stitch marker set every month. I have not done that yet.
$50? Not bad.
No, and she does bags. She also does bags of all kinds. But yeah, I've got some in my. She's got a whole bunch of dragons. I have a thing about dragons, and so I've got those in my cart to get. Plus a Obi-Wan Kenobi. Back to Star Wars again. See my new Star Wars.
A
pop socket. Yeah,
wallet.
it's got to be Star Wars. I'm all about the Star Wars. All right, so that's my new cast on.
Love it.
I'm so excited. I really am. I'm really excited about this one. It's going to get, there's another ball of yarn. It's going to get done
Done.
fairly quick, because I'm really, really loving it.
All right.
And I'm remembering Star Trek, and I'm watching a couple old episodes, just pulling them up where I can find them, just to get in the mood.
So I'm going to bring out an old whip. We've talked about it before. I know we've showed Michelle's finished project, but I watched Needles at the Ready. Their episode was like 2 weeks ago, I think, by now.
They did all the Stephen West stuff.
Yes.
They pulled them all out.
They're talking about all their Stephen West knits.
By the way, it's one of my very favorite podcasts. If you don't watch Needles at the Ready, you need to go watch Needles at the Ready. They are the funniest. I just love them. They're related. I do. I talk to the screen. I answer their questions, and I ask them questions like they're going to hear me, right? I bet I do. I talk to them when they're presenting. They're
doing a West Knit Along, and they're also doing a Men of...
Here, let's hear it for the boys.
Let's hear it for the boys.
Yeah, where you use yarn dyed by men, or a pattern written by men, or a pattern written for men.
Yeah.
To just bring up a wealth of resources that from the men who knit, and because they're kind of an under supported group, and so
there's a good amount of them, but it's
they don't get the
women,
right.
And
so
it's
they do this knit along. This is their third time to do it. I think their third year to do it, at least two, but I think maybe their third time to do it, where they're showcasing men in the knitting community.
Yes.
Their products and stuff. So Caytee got reinvigorated.
I watched. They showed their slip
extravaganzas.
There it is. For their Stephen West knit along. It's really long, so go check it out, because it goes through November, I think. So if you want to get into the mystery shawl of this year with Stephen West,
and he usually starts 1st October.
Yeah, so you can add that into their West knit along. So I got back out my slip extravaganza.
It's so happy.
And I've made it to section 4, guys. Like, I finished this section in like 2 days. I was so proud of myself. I sat down and I knit and I knit and I knit. So I got this section done. I was about to this our second blue section, and so I got the rest of that completed, and then I've got a little bit of section 4. So I'm in the section that make the little plus signs. Like, it's more like, it looks like power lines to me. I mean, that's what I think of when I see it. It looks like all these T's with a line down the middle, but it's looking really good. I'm super happy with this.
I've got to block mine before the weather turns cold.
So I'll knit on this as I can. It gets a little, you can't do it while you're watching TV sometimes, or while you're trying to,
or while you're sitting in a meeting.
So that's really not a.
Which is what a lot of our knitting time was this past week, was sitting in meetings.
We took a few pictures and posted them. You can see like us
on our
knitting.
Instagram.
Yeah, on our Instagram, see us knitting. So, but that's the one I worked on a little. I'm in the middle of the row, just like always. But yeah, I'm happy with that one. It's fun.
Yeah, it's pretty. I like the colors. We have company. That's the tailless wonder, Salem. See, he has no tail. You saw the stub go by.
Stubby tail.
He's a stubby tail.
He's done now.
Okay.
He might knock the periodic table over, just so you guys know.
Whips.
I've got one more. Only other one I brought was Garter Abyss, but
I'll save Garter Abyss.
yeah, we can do that in a minute.
Okay. This is what I was working on, I think, in the picture that we have.
So in case you want to know, this is Prairie Bag Works.
Oh, yes, Prairie Bag Works.
Look at those little...
They're
taxis or VW?
Well, they're VW buses, and they got yarn packed on top of it, and the words on each car say, "Have yarn, will travel."
Oh, cute.
So this is my summertime thing. One of the things I like about her bags, look, she does a built-in ruler.
That is
it's
so
stitched
neat.
right there.
Oh, I love it.
And this thing holds a ton. You'd be surprised. It's got a little loop over here so I can attach rings and stuff to it if I want to attach things to it, plus the handle.
Yeah.
And I just love this bag. Oh, and it's got pockets on the inside.
Pockets are
both sides. Pockets on the insides. All right, this is my phases sweater by Jennifer Berg, native knitter.
She has done a lot on this.
I got a lot done. I finished all the color work on it, the color work yoke, and I started on the solid color body. So I think you can see now how the colors are pulling together
It
a
looks
lot
beautiful.
better. I am alternating skeins,
which is
so
looks
it
like
doesn't
it's a good thing.
pull. Yeah, because
You've got some.
I use still
variegation.
some stripes and variegation, but I am alternating every 2 rounds. I'm doing like 2 rounds.
Yeah.
But I've got.
And this is why you do it, people. Right
Yeah.
here, you can see how it's
because it's
kind of
it's even
together.
pulling, even though I'm alternating. There's another place around here where you can see it.
It doesn't look bad.
But it evens out the pooling.
Right.
You don't have a big wad of darker and lighter. It striates them.
Almost looks like
Illustrations.
can look like you have stripes through there because you got like maybe light color, dark color, and some people don't want that. If you want that, go for it. But the alternating skeins really helps even out those
Even
colors.
it all out. They're still there, as you can see, but it evens it out a little bit more without looking stripy stripes. I have to do 8 inches of the green. So you can
got about
see.
what, 2 or 3?
I got like 3. I think it was 3 when I measured it. So
Nice.
I've got a little bit more to go. But I think
It's looking pretty.
it's an unusual color combination, but I think it's working.
Oh, I love it. It looks great.
I think it's working. I love the way the gold is popping
Oh
out.
yeah, it looks beautiful. So,
yeah.
Good progress.
So yeah,
That
I
was
got a
her
lot done.
Meeting one. You did
I worked on
meetings with
we were sitting in the auditorium a long time, and I worked on that obsessively.
I did a little bit of my 2 whips that I brought. So
Yeah.
when we got to the district office, we stuck with Garter Abyss, just because
Yeah, we both did.
we can knit that and not look, and they really know we're paying attention. Like we are paying attention even if we're knitting something
We doing
like
Garter
color
Abyss?
work.
Okay.
But yeah, we can.
We do them together. Since we're talking about them.
But Garter, we are paying attention, but some people might not know that. So we try not to make it look like we're being rude.
Yeah, and we make constant eye contact. So it has to be a project we don't have to look down at constantly.
Guys, if I could tell you the hilariousness that happened in those meetings.
Oh, yeah, let's not
We
go
were
there.
dying laughing. And I wish I just don't think I can tell you the things that we saw that day. But I can tell you that our principal was rolling on the floor laughing. It was just...
It was an enjoyable time.
It was good.
A good time was had by all.
Yes.
Okay.
So, should we hold it
Same
needles
time?
up?
Needles
or, Yeah, we can do needles up.
Needles
Look
up.
at that. Oh, you're on that third
I'm in my third
color.
color. I'm striping my third color in now, which you can't really. There, you can tell.
yeah,
you can see it now. I'm striping in my third color.
So this is Garter Abyss by Stephen West. And it really is aptly named.
Yes, it's an abyss of garter stitch. That's
Just
exactly what it
keep
is.
going but it's such
Once you look into the abyss, it looks back.
I really love how that fade is turning out. Like
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's very subtle.
We have got to dye your
do.
third skein.
Guys, it might not happen anytime soon. I'm just saying.
Well, you have time. I mean, you're still working on that little bit.
Oh yeah.
And you don't have as much time to knit right now as you
No, I won't
have
get to it for a
been.
while. It's
Yeah,
just...
so
But...
y'all will be looking at those for a long time because it's an abyss of garter. It's aptly named. But it's fun. I mean, it's so relaxing. There's just enough action going on to keep you interested as you go, but it's not a brain drain. It's not. It's energizing for me to do that.
I love it. It's a great one.
Okay.
You got another one?
The one I said I was going to have done
You
for
know, I
this
just
time.
realized we are very heavily Stephen West right now. We have one
Are
non-Stephen
we
West pattern.
not always?
We are, but usually we have a couple extra patterns in here, but we got nothing, do we?
You've got 2 Stephen Wests. I've got 2 Stephen Wests.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are kind of heavy on the
Okay,
Stephen.
so let's go ahead and talk about it before you pull out that
Bang.
Stephen West. I picked out 3 different sweaters I was going to start. I picked out a shawl that I was going to start.
Yes, you did.
I have no size 4s and no size 6 needles that are not currently in use.
It's the only size we seem to use anymore.
When I say I have
everything's
4
fingering,
sets,
everything we do.
I have 4 sets.
4 interchangeable sets.
So I've got 8 different... No, I've got 5. Because I've got the shorties come with 2, and then I've got the Chow Goose 4 and 5, and then I've got the Lantern Moons. I have 5 sets of 4s and 5 or 4s and 6s. They're all in use.
Yeah.
So I couldn't start anything.
Time to buy new needles.
Every pattern I looked at, I was like 4, 6,
6,
4.
4.
There was one that was a 2.5. I don't have a 2.5 for some reason. I go from 2 to 3. I don't know. Maybe I do somewhere.
I do my sock stuff, I know.
Maybe I don't do a lot of socks, so it might be that.
I do my socks.
But yeah, it was. I couldn't
Which I'm
start
not working
anything
on
new.
right now.
I probably shouldn't be starting anything new if all my needles are in use anyway. But she's gonna show her last. Sorry, I thought it was funny.
It was funny. She's like, I can't start anything. I don't have any needles. I'm like, what?
How do you
We
not have
always
needles?
have needles.
I do have needles.
We always have
And
needles.
I'm trying not to overspend.
After what we did this weekend, you really can say that.
Yeah. I haven't bought anything.
Okay,
since
I did not
Saturday.
finish Vertices Unite because I did not take it with me to all of our meetings and stuff. It's I-cord bind off like everything else of Stevens that we do, and you have to look at it. I can't look up at a speaker or at a group that I'm interacting with while I'm doing this I-cord. I can, listen to television. I can watch Criminal Minds all day long doing this, which is pretty much what I do when I'm on this. It's either Criminal Minds or a football game that the Raiders aren't playing. Sorry.
You gotta watch the
Gotta watch them Raiders. It's Vertices Unite again.
Stephen West.
By Stephen West.
You're almost done.
I'm almost done. I really am.
Oh yeah. You're
I've turned
over
the last
halfway.
corner. I've turned my last corner.
You
So
this one?
yeah, I'm on the last straightaway.
Look at this, guys. It's like a patchwork quilt.
Yeah. So see, here's a point down here, and there's a point over there, and there's a point out here at the end. So see, I've made all the corners. That was my last
Corner.
chance, pointy corner. But it is really. I did a good job picking out those colors.
You did. It looks
This was
beautiful.
all out of stash too, mind
She
you. This was
stashed
all
them.
out of stash, and so I'm real happy with it. I can't wait to wear it this fall.
It turned out really well. Like, you did a wonderful job on
I'm
this.
so excited about it, and yeah. So I'm really excited. It's almost done. A couple more evenings, and I'll have that whapped out. And so next time we podcast, I should have an FO. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Now, she'll have
and the
an
creek
FO,
don't rise.
but it will not be blocked.
Yeah, it won't be because I'm bad. I got this blocking pile that's been there for a year and a half, and it's growing. I got three sweaters in that pile, and 3 shawls. Yeah,
There's a lot.
I can't wear it right now anyway.
It's too hot out.
It's too hot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get there. I really am. Oh, Bag by Mammoth Yarn, who does no longer make bags or yarn, but this is out of linen and canvas, and I love this bag. There's always something in this. I have 100 and something bags, and there's always something in this one. Always.
All right.
Because that's all my current whips.
And we'll talk about a few, we bought yarn, and so we have ideas for projects that we'll pull up here in a second.
You bought yarn. You said that like we bought a little bit.
Right.
We've had 2 big excursions since we last podcast. So
And we bought some online. I got a couple from my internet. This is why
mine
I
hasn't
need to stop.
mine hasn't come in yet.
I can't buy any more, guys. So if the next episode I say I bought this yarn, I need you to reach out and virtually slap me. Just bad Katie.
Bad Katie.
So
Okay, so
let's start with
you want to start with Rose and Roses?
Let's start
Because we
with
did
Rose and
that
Roses.
the Saturday before. We've had
Yes.
2 Saturday excursions.
Yes. So Rose and Roses yarn store in Seneca, South Carolina. We were going to unbox that bag in our last video. I called it an unboxing. It was her perfectly seasoned. She reached out. We said, yes, we would love to do this. And instead of her having to pay shipping costs, we thought, oh, we'll just drive to Seneca. It's not that far.
No, we'll do it on Saturday and go out for lunch. No problem.
What we should have known was we were going to go buy.
Yeah, I have a whole bag full.
Yeah, I didn't bring all, because I bought enough, like I brought enough to show what I got, but I got several balls of things.
Yeah,
so I'll
sweater
show.
quantity.
Yes. So I can't remember what I was going to make with either. I know what I was going to make with this one. I don't remember what I was going to make with this.
A shell. You were going to make a summer sweater.
Yeah. There was a summer sweater.
Yeah, there was a summer sweater that we pulled the pattern. We've got a bajillion.
This is the pattern I was thinking of right here, guys. I'm going to put it right here.
We'll think of it.
Yep. So this is, you got some too, right?
I did. I got blue.
Yes. So we've got the blue, which is actually, okay, so this is Barocco Chai. And it's a linen silk, 56 linen.
44 silk.
And what is the color of this? Got a dye lot. This is Tomatillia, maybe?
Tomatillia?
Maybe.
I don't know. This has a color on it.
There.
What's it on?
It's on this label, the one with the price on it. Tomatillia. And yours is. Hold on, I'm gonna find it for you guys.
I can't read that. It's too small a print. I don't have a big sticker like you've got on any of them.
It's hard to read. It's very hard to read, guys.
I bought enough for a sweater.
Yes, we both did. So I got 6 and you got 7, right?
I think so, yeah. Well, because I'm bigger. I needed more.
Well, no, but that's not what I meant, but yes. Delft, maybe? It's hard to see. It's very tiny.
Delft. Like the China.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. It looks like
the blue and white China.
That makes sense.
It's a beautiful shade of blue. It's gonna look great with denim.
Yeah, and it's a little tough, but linen, as you wash it and you do with things with it, it will soften up and it'll feel so nice.
Let's see.
And linen's great for us around here, especially in the summertime. Linen breathes better.
Definitely.
It's nicer. So we bought some of that.
This is what I'm doing in it.
Let me see if I can find what I decided.
This is what I'm doing in it. Can you see that?
Yep.
And I did not pick it because the model has gray hair. Pia Trans. It's Caytee #1 by Pia Trans. It's cropped, it has sleeves, it's raglan, and it's got some texture across the top, if you can see that there. I just loved that, and I thought that this chai would be perfect in that. And that'd be a year-round sweater for me. I could wear it all except on the hottest days. But I really, really liked that.
I'm not sure I picked out an actual sweater, but I knew I wanted to do like a short sleeve summer thing. That was my plan.
And I think we used that yardage for you to.
Yes.
Okay. I also found this pattern.
Super cute little V-neck here.
Yeah. Well, it's the 2 for Tank by Heidi Kermeyer. I saw it on the Knitting Place. Mm-hmm. Dinah and Pam were showing it. It's V-neck in one side, and the other side is scoop neck, so you can wear it either way you want, whichever neckline you want showing that particular day. But also, I have that earmarked because I think that's a really. Is that what I got this for?
That's what
I got this for. Okay.
So this is Kim Dye's yarn.
This is Kim Dye's yarn. And
can you see it sparkle? Yeah,
her sugar cookie sock, because it's got the sparkle in it, and it's called Rose Water.
It looks just like roses.
Isn't beautiful. That? Oh God, that's so pretty. I don't usually go for pink, but this is purple enough that it's really I'm really excited about it. So that's for my 2 for Tank. There we go. I knew there was something I got for that, but that's for my 2 for Tank.
Oh, $2. I'm trying to find what
she's trying to find her pattern.
Well, for the other
I'm just going to keep talking.
You keep going, and I'm going to find this pattern.
I'm just going to keep talking. I also bought her out of Indicita Malabrigo sock.
Look at that pretty color.
This is one of my favorite colorways they've ever made, and I just love it. And she had a whole bunch of it. She just opened a bag of it, so I got enough that I can make a Mama or a boxy. I haven't decided which one I want to do. The Mama, we showed that on an earlier episode because Caytee has knit it before. Mm-hmm. This is the Mama. It's a crop sleeve cardigan with that honeycomb kind of stitch. I'm going to see if I can do it again. There it is. It's Pip and Pin Mama, and it's a really beautiful cardigan. Either that or I'm going to break down and do a V-neck boxy.
Oh, yeah.
I've done a worsted weight boxy, but I haven't done a fingering weight one. I want a project that I can carry to school back and forth with me for all those meetings. So I've always got something with me that is just round. I think the V-neck boxy would take care of that. So that is... Oh, and I got my dragon tin.
Yeah, she did.
It's a twice sheared sheep. We've talked about twice sheared sheep before, and I love this print. It's a gadget box, notions box, stitch markers, whatever you want to put in it, kind of box, slide top box. But I love that print. I told you I have a thing about dragons.
You do have a thing.
I have a thing for dragons. So I'm going to put those kind of things in there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all my haul from Rose and Roses. You have more.
I do. I've got what is this? Modal cashmere. And that's it. Modal cashmere. 95% modal, 5% cashmere. This is Universal Yarns Magnolia.
So soft.
Guys, it is so soft. And look how
Look
pretty
at
that color
shine.
is. Ooh, yeah.
Isn't that pretty? I like the other one too.
So, and then let me show you. Well, I'll show you the other color. And I got. Oh my gosh!
Look at it. Oh, it's so pretty.
It is so soft and squishy and just. I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up like 4 or 5 different colors. I almost bought a bunch more, but I wanted enough to make something. And I have this pattern, which is from Pom Pom Quarterly issue 29. So the summer 2019 issue, and it is the Argle.
That's so cute. That is going to look so good. You're going to do silver with purple stripes, right?
Yep, silver with purple stripes.
Look at that.
Look how cute that is.
That's really
and then
cute.
It's got.
It looked good with a skirt.
It would. The skirt I'm wearing it would look good. Let me see if I can get a good image of the front knot. Guys, some of these pictures are so dark sometimes. There, well, you can't see it on somebody, but it like ties
It's
in the
a
front.
knot.
It's
That's
super
so
cute.
cute.
It's a cute little summer top, and this is very soft, and I think it'll make a
That's really
great
cute.
little summer top. So
Yeah, that's really cute.
there's her wearing it as
Love it.
all knotted up. Look how adorable that girl
That's
is.
just so cute.
And so I'm excited about it. I was going to start this one this past week, but didn't have the needles for it. So that's how my life
Yeah, I
is.
gotta finish something.
Yeah. So we can talk about these next too.
Okay.
So when we went to Rose and Roses last time, we bought some Sueño tweed, which we are both in love with, but we didn't buy enough, it seems.
Yes.
So
When we went back on Saturday,
we looked for more.
they didn't have the colors that we needed.
Right. So Michele scoured the internet and found them selling it online. She just got more of the, was it dark gray or light gray?
The silver lining, I think is what it's called.
A few episodes back, you can look that one up. But I ended up getting, I couldn't decide, and we were at what was I doing? I was at the
You and Zach
beer
were
fest.
at the beer fest.
And
I
it was
texted
crowded.
her and said,
Things going
you
on.
want some?
Yeah, and I didn't hear my phone going off because it was loud. And then, so eventually I was like, oh, I want the green. No, I want the purple. No, I want the green. So I got 2 of each because I can use it for something.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a good price, whatever price you found. Was
And
amazing.
they're pretty together. So
they
you could
do.
use all 4 of them together.
Because I got a gray, a dark gray, and a light gray. So I could do all kinds of things with all these colors. So this purple is just, it's beautiful. And I love tweed. If you don't love tweed, what is wrong with you? But I love tweed.
We both do.
We do. It's just one of those things.
It's another way to get color into it.
Yes.
The more colors, the better.
Is it Hedgehog Fibers that does the re-spun tweed stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen it, you send in your scraps, and they use the scraps to make new tweed yarn. It is so pretty.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. So check that out too. But yeah, so
They just did a collaboration with Madeline Tosh.
I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
Where they've used scraps of the unicorn tails and stuff from Madeline Tosh. Their minis, their leftovers and their minis and mill-ins and stuff like that. And Madeline Tosh sent it all to them, and they've made 2 colors. One's a moss and one's a aqua base, but with the tweed flecks. Then the flecks are all Madeline Tosh.
It's so pretty.
TML, Tosh Marina Light pieces, scraps, ends, and stuff. They're very pretty. I have almost hit buy a couple of times, but
Jimmy Bean.
Jimmy
You can get
Bean,
'em on
Jimmy
Jimmy
Bean
Bean
sell
Wolves.
them. Madeline Tosh is sell them directly. And there's a couple of yarn shops, I think, that have some of it too.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's all over Instagram though. I've seen it several times.
So
But I'm real tempted. But again, we did these last 2 weeks, so I'm supposed to be on a yarn buying hiatus. However, I pushed by a couple of times. So yeah, no. All right, where you want to go next?
Well, I guess we're gonna head to Charlotte now.
Okay, we're heading to Charlotte.
So this past Saturday, we went to the Southern Comforts Fiber Market. It is. I don't think I knew this. Maybe you did, but it was year 2. There's their logo. I think that's kind of the one from last.
No, this is the new
year.
one. No, it is. That's the first one.
That's the first logo. So they did it last year.
I bought the T-shirt.
You bought the T-shirt too.
With
Look
the new one.
And it's so cute. It's got the little Charlotte skyline in it. So it's Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't know if I said that, but look how cute it is.
Isn't that cute?
And then you got the sheep across the top being the sun, and I love that purple.
It's really cute. Of course, me and purple. It my color. That's why I got the bag and the T-shirt.
So
I need a souvenir.
So it was in the Shriners.
Oasis Shriners Convention Hall.
Yeah,
something
that's
like
kind
that.
of what it was. And you walked in, and there was like 3 tiers of like levels. So each level had a bunch of vendors and stuff. There was 20-something vendors.
Yeah, there were a lot, and I mean, for something that's just a local second year they're doing it. So I'm real excited about how it's going to grow and what else is going to be there. So
there was a silent auction. A lot of people did what's the word I'm looking for? Giveaways, drawings, things like that. But there was a good amount of people there.
And it was a good balance of fiber, like for spinning, weaving, knitting, crochet, and all the accessories that go in there. It was a really nice selection of vendors.
Something for everybody, really.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people there. We saw quite a few people.
Yeah, made some friends.
If you saw on our Instagram, we wore our matching T-shirts that had Rhonda and Earl on the back of them, and we had a lot of people stop us and ask about it. And if you're watching us and we saw you, hello,
thanks for watching.
Thank you. So we were real excited about it. It was just so much fun. We had a ball. We really did.
And nobody tried to hug me.
Which is a good thing.
That's a good thing. So,
it's a good thing.
But yeah, so let's talk about some of the things we got. So we can talk about the first place we went, which was right off the bat. We walked in and we bought
first booth.
So after we
killed my budget at the first booth.
Yeah, she bought her bag and her T-shirt and the stitch markers. Don't you have yours?
Yes, I do.
So they had stitch markers too. So we bought one set and we split them because we don't need 10 more stitch markers.
This is my half of the stitch markers. It's the sheep from their logo.
They're so cute too, and they're wooden, and they got the little hooks. Hold on, she's gonna turn them around. And it's just
try to make them turn around. There we go. They're all
they're
the same.
progress keepers. You could use them for smaller size needles because they are
crochet markers. Crochet markers.
Yeah. So there's.
Or I hook them on rings all the time too.
Oh yeah,
and use them just for straight up stitch
many
markers.
Times, many ways.
Anything you want to. So we bought a set and split them.
Yep. All right, and then we went to the first section. It was really dark in the convention center.
Yeah, so lighting was an
issue, but that didn't stop us.
No, we just turned the light on our phones on so we could see better.
So the first one we worked at was the Fiber Studio. They are actually in Charlotte.
It's a shop in Charlotte,
North Carolina. I'm trying to see. I can't find it. And their yarn is dyed in the U.S. So we went through, and they had so much different types of yarn and things. It was very nice to see. They had alpaca. They had some linen, cotton blends. They had all kinds of different yarns. It was very, again, sometimes you don't see that with yarns from a single dye studio, but they did have that.
Yes.
So the first thing we saw was Michelle's shawl thing, and it was in these colors, and guys, it's purple.
And green, a little bit of green, and it's a fade, and they had I don't remember what the pattern was.
It was a pretty one.
It was a beautiful little shawl done in these colors and that fade, and it is gorgeous. It is Splash Gradient Kit is what it's called. They had all kinds of color ranges, all kinds, but this, of course, was mine.
It's Rhonda and
Earl together. It's our purples and greens.
Yeah.
This is 100% superwash merino, and each of the skeins. Oh, that's not it.
It's 2 ounces.
They're 2 ounce skeins. So
they had a 5 or 4 ounce version as well, which was bigger.
Where it was 5 4-ounce skeins, so it was a total of 1,225 yards for the big skeins. But this was the 5 2-ounce skeins. It's a, yeah, okay. You talk about yours while I look for this.
And then while we were there,
picture.
they had this cute little shawl, and it was a mixture of like almost bulky alpaca, and then this right here.
It was a cow, wasn't it? A cow.
It was a cow.
Yeah.
You're right. Look at how you can see the green in that. It shows up really well on the camera. So this is a cultivated silk kid mohair nylon polyester blend yarn.
It's so
and
soft.
It is soft, and then it's got a good, oh, look at the green.
It pops
just
right there, doesn't
looks
it?
so good. So it's a good,
Good.
I think it's fingering, right? Is that what we did?
Yeah, we decided it was.
Yeah, we're going to go with fingering.
Yeah.
And the first thing I thought was to make this blended shawl, and I was going to buy the alpaca yarn, but I have so much from when I used to dye yarn. I was like, no. And it was a solid.
There's that
is,
color green.
That color right there. So we
bulky.
did the same thing.
Yeah, we did.
Yep. So I was going to make the cowl, and then I thought, you know what? Alpenglow. There it is. Alpenglow needs a mohair.
There you go.
So
it's going to be gorgeous.
That's what I'm going to do. And you don't need a ton of it, so I might even be able to make that shawl as well. So, yeah. I am in love with this. I wish I should have bought more.
Okay, I found the...
There it is.
This is the shawl that was knit up as a sample in this exact kit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to monkey with the colors at all. But it's the Venetian, Venetian, Venetian shawl by Amba O'Brien in a small size. And it's just gorgeous. I, of course, already own the pattern.
Of course you do.
I already own
Which
the
is
pattern.
even better. Now I shouldn't have to buy a pattern. She just had to buy the yarn.
Yeah, I just had to get yarn for it. That's all. But yeah, that's what that's going to be. So
Super
that was
exciting.
gorgeous. Okay, so
Then there's this pattern.
there's more.
We're not sure who sent the pattern first, but we both really like it, and Michelle was determined. This was one of her goals, was to get the yarn to make this
pattern.
specific pattern.
Again, Pia Trans, the same the short sleeve gray shawl. I mean sweater with the texture, the raglan that I showed a minute ago. This is the same designer, Pia Trans, and it's called the Scrappy Shawl.
Which we were like, oh, mini skeins.
And that's why we sent it to each other. Whoever started it, I don't remember who started it. But let me find a good picture of it. There.
Yeah.
This picture of her, the first one she did. And there's all kinds of color combinations in the projects. But I am in love with that one. For once, I absolutely fell in love with the color combination that was there. I want that shawl. Mm-hmm. So, this is what we turned. First place we walked into. First place we walked into.
Look at it. The colors are perfect.
There is, it's
12?
from Fiber Studio. It's when they're 12 color play kit, there's 1,680 yards. So I have plenty of yarn.
Show them there's like a picture on the back here.
There's a picture on the
There's
back.
a bunch of different ones.
See, that's all the different things they have. So this one you can see is highlighted as River Rock. But all those others were there and are available. You just have to, and it's on their website. You can just either get it there or call the shop.
And order it.
Right. So Fiber Studio in Charlotte. But
And I think are they going to SAF? Did you say they were?
yeah, they usually go to SAF. So Southeastern Animal Fiber Fair. It's the third weekend in October this year.
The 22nd or 23rd.
Yeah,
and
that
24th.
weekend in Asheville, North Carolina. But so see, those colors are very close to the colors that are in that shawl pattern, and it's got the blacks, grays, taupes, golds,
bit of
browns.
goldish,
I mean, it's all the colors.
All the colors. It's pretty.
So then I needed a color to go with.
So we spent the whole time.
We've spent the entire show,
We looked at every gray they possibly
every
had.
possible gray, and this is what I ended up with from Queen City Yarn.
It was actually right next to.
It was right
Fiber
across
Studio.
from, so we went the whole loop and came back and found it there. It tends to be a little bluer than anything that's running in there, but I like that contrast.
I like it. It looks good.
It's still, I mean, it's a gray,
This will
but
be the
it's a
lace,
blue
right?
gray. This is the
So this will be
lace
open,
portion.
lacy
This will be the
portion.
open lacy portion, and this is the stripes.
That'll be so pretty.
This is going on soon. Soon as I have to clear up a number 4 needle.
Mm.
But again, Queen City Yarn. This is their Noda sock. Okay, Noda is an area of Charlotte it's north of Davidson Road, and it's a neat, eclectic,
There's
crazy
a ton to do.
place. My tattoo person is in Noda.
There's Noda Brew. So I know a lot about breweries.
Yeah.
My husband
a
we
brew
love it.
guy.
He brews.
He's a brew guy.
So there is Noda Brewing in this area.
There's all kinds of really neat
so
stuff.
Much, yeah, there's so much
Really
things to
neat
do there. So check it out if you've never been.
But Queen City is another name for Charlotte because it was named for Queen Charlotte, and every other road has the word Queen in it. So it's crazy roads. But Queen City Yarn, all their bases they name after an area of Charlotte,
right,
or something that's common to Charlotte.
Yep.
So this is the Noda sock, and it's
graphite.
Yes, to go with that. So I'm real excited about starting my scrappy shawl.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, well, I thought we'd just go the order we went.
Oh, around the corners.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we then stopped at, was it Apothecary?
Yes.
Like apothecary, but apothecary. I love her yarn. I own some already from a SAF that I went to a few years ago. And her yarn is beautiful. She had a gray that you liked. It was 600
600 yards in a skein.
So it was a big skein. Very
and
nice
I needed
gray.
800.
So
I needed
it was,
800.
If we couldn't find anything else, she was going to go buy that, but she did find what she wanted.
And make it work.
But their yarn is beautiful too. She's got some
gorgeous
wonderful
yarn.
colors.
Beautiful stuff.
There's like an antique pumpkin that I picked up, and it was so
it was a
so
beautiful
pretty. It was a sock set, and I don't need another sock set. I don't need more minis in my life.
Yeah, heard it here first, people. No more minis.
I want them in my life, but I don't need them. So we didn't really buy anything there. We went around, and then we found this girl.
Yes.
What was her name?
Lucky Silver,
Lucky
Fiber
Silver. Oh, I have her
Arts.
sticker. I don't think I brought the cards, but I did bring
Her name
sticker.
is Silver.
Yes.
And
so here is her logo.
Yeah.
So Lucky Silver
She spins.
on Facebook.
And she's Lucky Silver. That's her Gmail address right there. She spins. That's what she does. And so, she reclaims sweaters.
Mm-hmm.
She unravels sweaters and then spins it up with something else in
Reclaims
combinations.
the yarn.
And she has all kinds of really neat creative stuff.
I think some of it she just keeps as is if it's
and some
pretty
she
enough.
blends.
She had a yarn I picked up, and it was actually made out of husky fur, and it was so
She
nice.
has huskies. She spun her dog's fur. It was beautiful.
It's like, I don't think that's something I would do, but it was really pretty yarn. You could almost dye it too, I think, and make it look.
Yeah.
So she had these two, and Michele just.
I had to have these.
She's just starting out, right? That's what she was
Yeah,
telling
she's
us.
just
I think
getting
that was her
started.
first
She's just
show.
getting started. So check her out.
She said she was going to start Instagram. She hadn't started that yet, so maybe by now she has.
So like this one is a blend of upcycle. She said she pulled out the stuff with the sequins that is out of a sweater she found, and she unraveled and she spun it with some of her fiber, and so she calls it upcycled and hand spun. And then this one is hand spun, and it's a copper and brown, and I'm going to do them together.
I think it'll look really pretty.
I'm thinking I'm going to do a striped cowl.
Oh yeah.
Or some type of texture, because they're both really highly textured, as you can see. And I think I'm going to do some kind of cowl stripe, something. I might just go ahead and make something up. I might just design something, because I'm having all kinds of ideas, and I think I'm just going to do that. But I wanted that brown-gray combo.
It's beautiful.
So that jumped up and went home with me from Lucky Silver Fiber Art.
Silver Fiber Arts. Then we went around, and I think your pink bag is the next one, right? Because we stopped at, there was the tree one that we had seen in Tennessee.
Yeah.
So they did a lot of natural fibers, and they're beautiful, and we loved everything they had.
Yeah.
They had some bamboo there, and then we moved on to this place. It's Fairy Tale Yarn Co. So yummy, squishy, indie dyed yarn. And look how cute this little bag is. It's like fabric bag. I'm not.
Yeah, it was it's
Nylon.
it's a non-woven.
Non-woven.
It's a non-woven.
Super cute.
I can tell you all about the machine that makes it too. Okay, so anyway, that's just their card. It doesn't have anything on it. But I fell in love with this color combination.
They had.
Oh, I have a picture of it.
Yes, they had this crocheted shawl that I saw, and I was like, Michele, come look at this thing. It is beautiful. The colors, I wouldn't have thought they went together, but it was like, oh my gosh, they go together so well.
Okay, there it is.
Look at how they've made this look. So it's got a like dark purple, and then a white with some speckles, and then this kind of coppery, brownish tonal that's in there.
Something Minor was what his name was.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the name of it
was. It was so pretty. So I think yours are the
I have the speckle, the white, the cream speckle, and the purple leaf, the dark speckle.
I meant the names. They're like
the names.
villains and
Villains
heroes,
and
right?
heroes. Villains and heroes.
So she's got a villain
This
and a
is
hero.
Queen's Fingering. This is called Two-Face. You know, like the villain Two-Face from the Batman DC stuff. And look at those colors. They are so
You can't
rich.
really see them in that picture you showed, but you can really
No, but
see
you
it
can really
here.
see it here. It's so pretty. And then this is Jack Jack. If you know, from The Incredibles.
Incredibles. Jack, Jack.
Jack Jack. And you see how it goes? It's the same colors, just speckled on a cream base instead of in the solid form like this is. And they had it with it was something minor, like a mining miner. Somebody goes out and digs rocks kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember I can't remember.
We looked for it.
We did. We looked.
It just, it might be on the tag.
That's what I was saying. No.
No.
I just got the name of the design that crochet thing was. Okay, the crochet design is called Swayi by Addie something Designs. If you can see that there.
If I find a link, I'll put it below. You can look for it.
I'll blow it up a little bit more. Whoop.
I always look to see.
There. That's the tag, the name of the pattern that was on the crochet shawl sample that we saw. But they didn't have that brown. She didn't have any more of that. So then,
Was it
then we
Reminer?
were on. I don't remember.
I don't
remember.
It was a nice
Something
brown.
reference to mine, or she had sold out of it. She didn't have any more skeins of it. So I was on a hunt for something to go with these, and I was determined it was going to be a gold brown type color
Kind of go in with this
to
brown.
go in there, because that's, as you can see, it's right here and right in here. There's a better place there, right there. We can see it up in here.
So we then checked every store.
Then we were looking everywhere for this gold color.
Guess
and
where we
this
went back
is
to?
where we found. This is at the very, very first place, back at the Fiber Studio. We found this one, and there.
They look so pretty together, especially when you like put like all this in between and
all
it'll
kinds
look
of different.
beautiful.
So,
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
do I know what I'm going to do with it? No.
Maybe that shawl.
Maybe that
not.
shawl. Maybe not. I hadn't decided, but I am in love with this color combination.
It's really pretty. I love it.
I love that.
Then we went to, I think your stitch markers, right? I didn't get them.
Yes.
What was the name of this place? Oh, Spin Fiber. They had a bunch of things that you could use for like to spin your own wool, and they had these adorable stitch marker sets.
Oh, they're so pretty. It's planets and moon and a cat. Yeah, turn that over. It's prettier on the other side.
Yes,
because
it
it's got
is.
color.
Go away, moon. Go away. There it
There
is.
you go.
There's the cats.
Cat looking at the stars.
And then you got this one walking
And a cat
across
walking
a
across
stick.
the.
That's what.
I think.
Yep, it's a stick.
Yeah, it's
So-
a branch probably. It's what it's supposed to be. But
Probably.
anyway, I just fell in love. Those are so pretty. So pretty. Planets and moons. I teach astronomy sometimes. So
If the cacti and succulents hadn't been on gold, I would have bought them. I'm just not. I don't
She did
do
do
gold. I do gold like. It's in my ring, but it's not the main metal.
yeah, it's not her main metal.
So then we walked down and around. We're still looking for the reason we went, but we found. You want to pull the sticker up because it's super cute.
Sticker is so cute.
And their yarn was cute too. They just didn't have the color I wanted. Look at that.
Isn't that cute? Hand dyed diva.
So if you can't really tell, that her hair is a skein of yarn, and then she's got knitting needles. I think you got the.
I don't have a card. I just have what's on the.
They were in Huntersville, North Carolina.
Huntersville, yeah.
So super cute. Look at
Their labels
have
have stones.
you see the gem on there?
They're bedazzled. There's a stone on the top of her head on the labels. I thought that was so cute.
She had some colors we both really liked, just not on bases we wanted, so we're gonna have to go to Huntersville.
But she had minis.
She had sets, but then look at these she picked out. You were really into the Raven's Wing. I don't think you bought it.
Yeah, I did.
But
one of these is Raven's Wing.
is it?
Isn't it?
No, I don't think you bought it.
No, you're right. I put it back because it was the.
It didn't really go
It
with
didn't
this
go with
set,
this set.
but it was a pretty color. In different lighting, it would change, kind of like that. You know, sometimes you see black hair and it looks blue. It had that kind of flow
cast
to it.
It was
just
really pretty.
so
All right,
pretty.
this is dark denim.
I
And
wonder
this
if
is
Michelle has a
thing about denim.
blue jeans.
I have
thing.
a blue jeans fixation. This is Soulmate, SOLE, like socks, Soulmate. Granite is the gray, and Sandcastle is the taupe. But I thought
They just look really good together.
these guys just looked like this, I think is how I ended up.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Do I know what I'm going to do with them? Not a
so
chance do I know what I'm going to do with them. But they're so pretty. I'll think of something. And they're good yardage. They're your standard. Oh, no, they're 105 yards. They're 25 gram skeins.
Ooh.
So that's 420 yards I have right there. That is the equivalent of a single skein. I could do a one skein wonder.
Yes, you could. So this is where we met some of the most fun people.
That's right. This is where Lynette, the enabler, showed up.
Yes. So we're in the shop.
We're in
and Michelle's trying to pick out her minis, and she's like, I don't know what I would do with that. I said, you could figure it out. And Lynette goes, I have faith. You can do it. And oh my gosh. From there on, it was nothing.
It was
but
hysterical. We started laughing.
And,
she and her friend,
who was the crochet queen. Was that what her shirt said?
No. Lynette's crochet queen is her Instagram handle. I didn't get her friend's name.
But I really think her friend had a shirt that said crochet.
Something about crochet.
Crochet. I keep saying crochet because that's how I spell it.
So she remember how to spell it.
But she did embroidery. And
yeah, she has an embroidery business, I think. But they were there just to hang out and buy as much yarn as we were. So I mean, we kind of followed each other around for a while.
After
it was so much fun. We were cutting up.
Direction.
We were really cutting up
so
bad.
Fun.
But yes, I got this, and the enabler, Miss Lynette, the enabler, got me into. Said, "Oh, you can do it. I got faith in you."
I need somebody to buy more than I do, so I can tell my husband I didn't buy the
that's
most.
why. So she just, we're tied. I'm telling you, we're tied for most yarn
I think so.
purchase.
I think so.
But,
so then it got really exciting. So the whole reason we went is because Julie of Button Jar Studios, if you don't know, Michelle has a thing for her bags.
Yes.
20.
We don't know how many.
Well,
Julie does. Julie has a count.
Julie does, but what
Julie
knows
knows
how
many
she would
I've
never
got.
tell.
Yeah.
So that's the whole reason we knew about this and went.
Yeah, she's the one who told us, asked if we were going, and I was like, "Oh, we don't know anything about it." So
that was it. We were going.
Let's go.
Story.
We put it. Yeah, we got it all worked out so we could go.
So we walked over, and it was like
to Button Jar Studio bags.
Look at this cute little photo of her and Michelle. They are so cute. Look at how happy you are.
Just so y'all all know, Julie. When I started following Julie, first found her on Instagram. My hair was red, and I had been thinking about letting it go natural and going all gray and seeing what I have. And when I started following Julie, and her hair is so gorgeous, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what mine will do.
Yeah.
And so Julie's the reason that I let it all grow out, and we are now naturally
it looks
colored.
Beautiful.
So Julie's just a gorgeous woman inside and out.
Yes. So Michelle has a ton of her bags. I had none, so I had to get one
I
or
have
two.
lots and lots of her bags.
So we also turned around and did some enabling.
We did. Lynette and her friend both bought a bag. Each bought a bag.
Convinced them to buy a bag.
So we enabled. So we weren't buying the most bags in the place, although we each got two.
We did. But they got one each.
They did. All right. So I'm gonna talk about my rationale.
Okay. Yeah.
I had to get a bucket bag because I didn't have one yet.
These are new, right?
Yes, this is our newer style, and I didn't have one yet. So I had to get a bucket bag.
They're so cute.
And this is one that she's patched. I mean, she's patchwork. So this pattern is one of her fabrics that she uses a lot. And she does these butterflies. She does the pink butterfly, and she also does a yellow butterfly. Well, I have the queen is what her style is called, in the yellow butterfly that I love and I use all the time. But so I decided I was going to get the bucket bag, and I was going to get in the pink butterfly, especially when I saw the fabric she put on top. It's bugs, people.
Look at
It's bugs. See the bugs? I'm so in love with this. But I love her bag. She does a beautiful job.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so well made and so thoughtful, and her color sense just boggles my mind. So anyways, it's got that gray and white print on the inside.
I like that.
Now the bucket bag doesn't have pockets, but it's a beautiful bag to just knit right out of.
Mm-hmm. So I got one as well. So I got the green
Yellow butterfly
or yellow butterfly.
Yellow green.
Whatever it is. It's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and all of her bags come with a little button. So now I have 2 buttons because I bought 2 bags. She's got a little patchwork on this one, and then this one has the blue bugs and green bugs.
Isn't that cute?
And then the inside. Look at the inside.
And I love that fabric.
Isn't
I've got
beautiful.
One of my bags has that lining in it too. I don't remember which
You
one.
have every fabric
I
she
have them all.
has.
I do. We stood there and I'm like, I got that one, I got that one, I got that one, I got that one.
Oh, she was telling everyone the names of the bags.
I know
and
the names of all
She
the
goes, oh, that's the
styles.
fat bottom girl, and that's the queen. And
Well, show your fat bottom girl
I'll show
since
my
you
fat
just
bottom.
mentioned
I
the
did
fat bottom
mention
girl.
Okay, I love blue and green. So look at this pretty bag.
Isn't that gorgeous?
So it's got 2 handles.
That's the one. That's the style I have the most of.
I like the size
Probably.
of it. You could fit a sweater in, a shirt.
Oh, absolutely, you can fit a sweater in it.
It's got 3 pockets. Is that what I said? One.
I think it's 2.
Two pockets.
two
Two pretty
pockets.
big pockets.
Yeah.
No, it is 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah, so there's a small one in the middle.
Oh, there's a
and
small one in the middle. Yep, there's 3.
3 pockets. There's
Yeah.
one in the middle.
And that black
then
and white check is so pretty with
What is
that.
in the bottom of this? Oh, those are my stitch markers that we split. Those are the.
Oh, there's the one. That's her half.
That's my.
That's
I
her
was
half.
like, what did I put in there? But yeah, so this one's really. I love this.
That's the fat bottom girl. That was actually I want to say that was her first style. That
I think she said her husband loves Queen.
yeah,
And
loves
so
Queen.
it started. If
So
you don't
that
know
was
who Queen
fat
is,
bottom girl.
Fat bottom girl.
Well, this one's queen. This is the queen size, and I've got.
Quite a few, yeah.
I have a bunch of this. This is my favorite size. I love this bag. I carry it year round. I have one I only use in the fall and one I only use in the spring.
This one's good spring and summer one right
Yeah,
here.
this is good. Yeah, but I didn't have one of her patchworks, so I wanted patchwork. I have a thing about patchwork, so you can see. And this, I love this fabric. It's a
pretty.
real texture to it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty. So there's the pink butterfly. There's the black. I love this right up here. It's very elegant looking. There's the gold, like what's on Caytee's, and on the back we have more. And I love the butterfly right there.
That one looks really
Then
good.
when you do the interior,
Pockets.
it's beautiful. I love it. It's so sturdy.
Mhm.
And then there's
They
the 3
sit up
pockets
really
again.
well.
They're bigger, but this is the big sister to Fat Bottom Girl. They're the same basic style, but just it's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the beast, and there's the ditty bag. And
She had what's the one that Lynette's friend got? It's like the square.
oh, the beast.
The Beast. Okay.
Which is Julie cut apart a grocery sack, a brown paper bag grocery sack, standard rectangular grocery sack. And she has a bag style, the Beast, that is the same dimensions as a grocery bag. She makes a smaller version of it and a bigger into the standard grocery bag size. It's called the Beast.
It's really pretty.
I love it.
She had a couple there that I almost like. It was
I
that
have a big Beast and I have a little bit. I mean, it's the slightly smaller Beast. I have one of each size.
Tool. What's that?
Toile.
There it is. I knew it was a toile.
And
She
I
had a
have,
toile pattern. It was so pretty.
we don't know how many queen size. Not going to
We're not counting. Remember?
talking about.
We're not counting.
But yeah,
So that was a very fun experience. And then
It was so much fun. We had a ball laughing and cutting up.
It was
It was fun.
great. I mean, after that we went and you bought a couple more yarn to go with things you'd already picked out.
Yeah,
Like
that's when we went back and got the gray, and then we went back and got the gold.
The gold,
to
yeah.
match the other stuff that we bought.
So then we went and we ate the most amazing Thai place I think I've ever been to.
Ever in the Charlotte area, there's 4 locations of the Thai house. So good.
We wanted first walked in. The first thing they did is bring us our drinks, and then they dropped off soup. And they have brunch, which I think I've never seen at a Thai place before. But the soup, oh my gosh! If I could just eat that soup, I'd have been the happiest person in the world. We think that it's a hot and sour.
Hot and sour soup.
But-
we went Googling. And
Yeah.
came a Thai hot and sour is also called a tom yum soup, and it's actually fairly common apparently. But this was the best I ever ate.
It was delicious.
It was so good.
And unfortunately, we tried to buy some to go, and she was like, "We don't have any."
It's
and
a
then
special only for Fridays and Saturdays.
I ordered mango. I love mango sticky rice to go. That was so good later that afternoon too. But the food was amazing.
It
So
was
we will
very
go
good.
back.
Oh, yeah.
We got done. We were heading home, and we were like, "Was there anything else we want to go do?" And I was like, "Oh, let's go to Charlotte Yarn."
Yeah, Charlotte Yarn.
And we're like, "Oh,
They were having a Chelsea Yarn pop up.
yeah." So
And-
we
We went over to Charlotte Yarn.
we looked at all.
Like we needed to go to a yarn shop after we'd been to that festival, but here we go.
Here we go. Of course, we found things. I bought some Chelsea yarn. So this is the Chelsea Luxe hand-dyed refined local yarn. Chelsea's in Red Bank, New Jersey.
Right.
This is.
She used to have a yarn shop, and now she just works out of her home selling yarn, dyeing and selling yarn.
Yeah. So this is the Luxe. I don't know. It's merino linen. Lots. This is the color
beautiful.
exposed brick. You can see that it's got some like.
That's one of her most
Fibers.
popular colors.
It's a beautiful one.
What I've seen online.
I like this one a lot. This is. I can't read the handwriting.
Copilot.
Copilot, thank you.
Copilot.
Look at that green. So I've got 3 of the exposed bricks. She only had 2 of the Copilot. And I wanted to put these 2 together because they look so pretty. And I have this.
She had a wish list. This is a sweater she wants to do.
I don't know how to pronounce the actual name, but it is the
Swalalu?
Swamp Song sweater. Let me see if I can get it better. There we go. You can see all that detail in the flowers there. So pretty. And this is by. Oh, that's not going to happen.
Oh.
Let me pull it up and I'll show you the picture of it because I
don't know how to pronounce that.
I
think it maybe. I don't know. I'm not even going to guess.
There it is. Jenna K is what she has on.
Jenna K is her name.
So there's her.
In Ravelry, there it is.
There we go. Can you see the Jenna K part? There it is.
Yeah, there it is, Jenna.
So there's her sweater. I've had this one for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know when I purchased it. I'm sure it'll tell me if I ask. But I've always loved the way this one looks. It is just such a pretty.
It's really an elegant looking sweater. It really is.
It's just pretty. So I'm gonna do
love
it in
the
red
detail on the arm
with the red just like hers, but then the green is gonna be my flowers and stuff. So I'm super excited about this.
I think it's gonna be pretty.
Another one I went to cast on and didn't have the size. I think this was the 2.5 that I didn't have, if I remember correctly. Maybe it was, I don't know, but I didn't have the needles I needed, so I couldn't cast it on. Yeah. But I'm super excited about that. And then Michele.
Well, we went in and I saw that she was carrying native fibers yarn. I am knitting a native fibers pattern.
Go ahead. We'll have to go back to the Charlotte yarn store.
Oh, she forgot something. Okay. And so I got a selection of her colors.
Look at those pretty colors together. They look beautiful.
And I love her designs and her yarn. Oh, y'all, it's so luscious. I got the Happy Camp Socks is the base. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 447 yards in a skein. This is Into the Woods. This is Palm Leaf. And this one is, I thought I would remember, but I don't. It doesn't
say.
Is it on the inside? Nope. It doesn't actually say.
I
must have grabbed an unlabeled one. But look at those
so pretty
colors.
Together.
I just could not.
This one you debated on a lot, right?
I did. Because I wanted one to go with these two, and there was a light aqua mint, and then there was, what was the other one I was looking at? It was a speckle of some kind, a variegated speckly kind. But this to me just popped, and I was like, oh, I want to do something with those 3. I had something in mind that day, didn't I?
You did. It was the cowl from
Barker. Yes. Stephanie's new cowl. Just one second, I'll find it. We don't need that anymore. Let's go back. Sorry, guys.
Just gonna find it.
It's going to be right here because I still have it pulled up. Stephanie Lotvin. See that she just dropped a couple weeks ago. I just am in love with this cowl and the color work on it. So that's what. Let me see. There it is, full on.
Look at that.
That's what the cowl looks like, and that's what it's going to be. This is the stripe part. This is the main color, just like at hers. I'm going to stripe it with the sage, and then no, I did it the other way around. This is the main color, and then I'm going to stripe it with the teal, and then the color work is going to be in the teal and the pink.
Yep.
Right.
Give it a good contrast.
Where she's got the really dark color, that's where I'm using the teal. Where she's got an aqua, that aqua blue color is going to be the sage. And I'm going to use this where she used the cream color. And what did I say the name of it was? Wild Diamond. Wild Diamond by she's Telly Bean Knits. Mm-hmm. Stephanie Lotvin
on Instagram
she's Telly Bean Knits, and she does a lot of stuff with self-striping yarn. That's just, I bought her book. I haven't made anything out of it yet, but I have this huge stash of self-striping sock yarn, and I got her book, so I'm ready to go. I'm going to retire in 3 years, people. I got to have something to do.
And she's about to be bedridden for a little while after she has surgery, so.
Yeah, my surgery's coming in.
So,
few weeks.
I completely forgot about this. At the
Southern Comfort Fiber Market.
thank you. There was a woodworking couple, the Carolina Woodwork, and so they had
beautiful spindles.
oh, they're
Oh,
all their stuff was
they had
so
the prettiest spindles.
They had little stitch mark holders with magnets in it, so you could put them in there and carry them around without them falling out and all that
They
stuff.
had lots of pretty things.
So, they had a bunch of different dogs, and I still think these look like Rennie, my dachshund.
Her dachshund. One of her dachshunds.
Says on the back that they're blue tick coon hounds, which yes, I could see that as well. But they also look like
They
dachshunds.
look enough like our dachshunds.
That's fine. I'm going to go with that. So I'm super excited about these, and they were a relatively good price. And then I don't own a shawl pin. I know. I don't know why. Probably because I don't need one usually. I just move it around so much.
Yeah.
But they had this one, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting this one. So here is a dragon. It's cherry wood. I love that.
Yes, it is.
Cherry. It's so pretty.
It's beautiful.
They had they had a flamingo. It was super cute.
Oh, the flamingo was so
The
cute.
flamingo's head was the pin part.
Pin part.
An umbrella where the handle was the pin part.
Scissors.
Oh yeah, scissors.
It had
That
scissors.
was cute.
That was cute. It was
So
really
check
cute.
them out, Carolina Woodwork, and see about their shawl pins because they were
And their
so
spindles.
clever.
And their spindles. The spindles are so pretty.
So pretty.
So pretty.
I think
Wow.
was that our entire Saturday trip?
Yeah, that was that. We scored, people. We really scored.
We had fun too.
We did. We had so much fun. We giggled and carried. And good thing we were having a good time because we had traffic from hell. I mean,
yeah.
God, they closed part of Interstate 85, which is our interstate from. It's like a 2-hour drive normally, a little over 2 hours for us, and it took us over 3 to get there because they had closed part of the interstate, and we had a detour. I mean, we were at a standstill for 45 minutes before we got to the detour.
I was knitting Garter Abyss while we stood.
She was. I was driving, so yeah, I didn't get to knit much.
You should have pulled.
I kept
out.
threatening I was going to.
I'm just going to pull it.
We moved just frequently enough I couldn't pull my yarn out.
Yeah,
But I almost
we'd have
did.
figured it out. You could just.
It wouldn't be the first time I drove and knit. I shouldn't admit that.
Don't admit that.
I shouldn't say that out loud on public
This is
things.
the last thing, right?
That's yes.
All right, so
I are done.
this came in. I think it also came in on Saturday. Is that when I started sending you pictures?
Yes.
So Primrose Yarns had another. They do a second sale of their homestead. It's like milled in seconds, so maybe the colors didn't turn out quite like
Exactly
they wanted.
what they wanted. Yeah.
And so they do. There's a bunch of different ones. They take pictures of all the skeins, and you kind of get a random selection because some of them are very different from each other.
Yeah.
So you're kind of gambling a little, but I mean I'm okay with that because when you look at all of the skeins together, you're like, oh, I could do any of
that's
those.
my whole pile. Yeah.
So yeah. So I got 3. This is their Homestead Sport. So it's a 2-ply sport, 250 yards. And this one right here is actually, they do blended ones. So this is fig and oolong. Look at the colors. So I almost bought this one at one point.
It's so you.
Or the oolong I almost bought. No, the fig. The fig is what I almost bought.
Yeah, the purpley one.
So, I don't own any spin cycle, but I got my Homestead, or Primrose Homestead. This is Undergrowth. So nice yellow-green color.
Oh, it's going to be so pretty for color work.
And these were, what did I say, $22 a piece? So it's a little cheaper than trying to get the spin cycle, which I don't mind paying for, but this is just as pretty. You'll get some spots in there, but that's part of the fun of it.
Yeah.
That's what I love. And then this one, Salem. Look at those colors.
Yeah. No,
It's
Kat,
so
not
pretty.
you.
Not you kidding. But yeah, so I bought, these are all sport weight, and I could actually do all kinds of things with
You
this.
can do a shift.
And
You can do a shift, Cal.
I think I could use the sport weight with this.
Oh,
in my
Alpenglow.
Alpenglow is what
Let's
I
pull
thought.
that puppy up.
That was the first thing I thought because I've got this yarn. Can I use this in Alpenglow? And I think I figured out that I could.
I think we did.
But let's see,
hunt
she's
her
gonna.
down. I'm gonna pull her up.
So and look, like these colors. Look, these colors go so well together.
They do. Look at that. I love it.
Let's see. Let's get the red in here.
Actually, a red one does too. I mean, you could use all of them.
Oh, look at that red and purple together.
Okay. How many times have I looked this up? My auto suggest popped up Alpenglow. Not Alpen or Alpine. I typed in ALP and Alpenglow pops up. How many times have I done this?
Oh, these all look so good together. I hope that I could do this. I think we decided that I could.
I think we did. You just have to have a base, your main color kind of thing.
I can figure that out.
There it is. Okay. Let's get a picture of this a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So this is Andrea Mowry's Rhinebeck sweater for this year. So
if you follow Andrea Mowry at all, Drea Renee Knits. She does. This is her 5th year. Oh, let's show Sam because this is our friend.
Sam lives in the upstate with us.
She lives in the upstate with us. She was Old Soul Fibers. She used to dye fibers.
Look at that pretty color she chose.
Isn't that pretty?
Ooh,
Sam picks the prettiest color. She's got a great color sense. I taught all of her little sisters. she had when she was still in high school, before she became an adult. They lived in the same neighborhood with us, and one of her younger sisters, Sarah, is the same age as my Sarah, and they were friends from 4th grade on. And I taught Sarah, and then one of her other sisters. Anyway, we're very involved with Sam. And so this is Sam's Alpenglow. See how pretty?
It's a very basic kind of knit, but it's
so pretty. Is Danny's picture in here too?
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Here's Danny.
Danny owns Black Mountain Fiber.
Owns Black Mountain Yarn Shop now, and she and Sam are best buds. And they always knit the Rhinebeck sweater together. This is the 5th.
They twin with their Rhinebeck.
4th year they've done it.
I think so. Look at those dark colors. Oh, she picked some good ones.
And they carry Spin Cycle at Black Mountain. Mm-hmm. That's where I've gotten my few skeins. I've gotten it from there.
Yeah.
But I love those colors.
So pretty.
Okay, so let's show the name again. Alpenglow 1 is the more fitted version.
Is it because there's one?
Alpenglow 2 is a looser, boxier fit.
Essentially, it's if you wanted almost for like a male version.
Yeah, she did Alpenglow 2 for her husband and then Alpenglow 1 for herself. Okay, so what you need is top down from yarn requirements. All right, so you need your sport weight wool. Which is, you only need less than 100 grams of it.
Then the lace weight is
your lace weight cashmere silk blend held double. You can hold your single.
Yep.
Then you've got less than around 300 yards of another sport weight.
Which these are 250, so I could use something else.
Of C and D. They both are. No, wait.
No, it's 200 yards.
C is your main color, I think.
C is your main color, yep.
C is your main color. You need a bunch of it. But it is sport weight. So you can use
any of these.
Yeah.
I could use all 3 of them and just
you could and just alternate between them and use them, and then whatever's left you can make.
What needle size is on there? I need to know. It's going to be a 6.
4 and 2. 4 and 2.
I know I have 2s, but
you're gonna have to finish something, baby girl. Just gonna have to finish something.
I gotta go grade tonight. I gotta grade summer packets. I gotta do it tonight. But
okay, here is Karen's from Do You Knit, and she used. The spin cycle she used in the body for the stripes is their shop color, unique, EWE. I think it's unique.
Sorry, my husband's telling me my Portland leather goods bag came in.
Oh, she ordered a new bag.
Guys, I ordered it months ago. It was an 8-week a pre-order.
Pre-order.
And it's been in shipping for so long that I emailed them yesterday and said, is it still on its way?
Is it still coming?
It was still on
these are so pretty. There's so many different choices on Alpenglow.
I might do a light color. Ooh, what do you think?
Yeah, here's a light color background.
I could do
the light gray.
These 3 and do like a lighter color.
Ooh, that would be pretty. I'm sitting right up on it. Sorry if I just blew your eardrums out.
She's getting close to the microphone.
I'm getting close to the microphone. I'm loving on the microphone.
Oh yeah, I could even throw this one in there and do a light color, but I think these 3 in a lighter maiden color.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
This could actually be like the collar. Because it's
because the collar's
different in the cuffs.
Yeah. Okay, so on this one where it's pink, you could do one of those. Yeah. And then the rust color on here is the fuzzy.
Yep.
That's what you're going to do for your fuzzy.
And then this could be all the rest.
And that can be all the rest of it.
And then I could have this.
You can even do both of those as the rest, the body stripes.
All right, it's done. I picked out my colors for my Alpenglow.
You could do one in this color and one
in
another color and then alternate them through the body.
It's done. It is finished.
We just need the gray instead of 4 needles.
I can make a gray. I got enough sport weight. I can make that happen. I could go buy it too if I wanted to.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited.
I am too.
All right. My husband's already called me twice because
he's just going to have
my bag to come in.
I'm so excited that bag is in. I can't wait to see it.
I know.
I cannot wait to see it. gray with tan straps.
I'll bring it next time so you guys can see. I'm so excited
I'm
about
so
it. I
excited
also
for
have a cognac with tan handles. I'll bring that one too. It's beautiful.
It is really pretty.
I'm so excited about it.
I might have to steal it.
It's not pebbled. She won't steal it.
It's not pebbled. I have a thing. I want pebbled leather. I do have some of the smaller bags. I mean, like the
Eclipse makeup bags.
Makeup bag ones. I have a couple of those that are not pebbled, and it's gorgeous leather. I have
Eclipse.
this Eclipse, same size, in smooth leather and pebbled leather. I have like 4.
I guess
of
if we're gonna show it, this is Portland Leather Goods. We love
Portland
their
leather
stuff.
goods.
Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
Portland leather goods.
This is a coral. This was in a mystery box. I love their mystery boxes. You get a bunch of littles, and then you get a tote, and it is just it's great. I mean, you can get a bunch of bags for extremely cheap, and they're all leather.
Oh, they're beautiful leather. Beautiful. And I'm picky. Hence the whole I need pebbled and not smooth. See, this is slightly textured. It's not a stiff.
More wrinkled than it is.
Yeah,
pebbled.
it's not a stiff. But yeah, I have a thing about the pebbled and the...
So this is your more stiff pebbled.
There we go.
I mean,
I like a floppy pebbled.
I have them.
I like floppy pebbled. That's my favorite.
Their bags are just great.
Yeah, their leather's just wonderful.
It's wonderful. So, but
you'll see more of it as we get into warmer weather. I mean, cooler weather. I tend to
yeah.
carry more of it when it's cooler.
Yeah, it'll be good.
And use them. We have a mess.
We do have a mess.
We have got a big old
and
pile.
I have to go grade AP chemistry packets. I really do need to get going.
That's what you get for assigning things to be graded.
I don't know. Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thought? There's grading to be done.
It's been. I don't care. It's been fun. I know it's only day 2, but they answered.
Well, especially as you don't
questions
have any other chemistry.
I know.
It's a charge.
I did lab safety twice today, and I didn't do it with my AP Chem kids because if they don't know lab safety, they should.
You
be
just
in
have
the
to remind them
class.
before you do.
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. But
because just to anchor it in their brain. Excuse me.
We're
sorry.
tired.
It's been a long day. We were at school in a meeting till about 4, and then we came straight here and started filming. So it's been a long day, and I have to. Yesterday was my husband's birthday, and today is my middle child's birthday. So, and he is living at home currently. So we're going to have to do some kind of celebration.
You gonna go to dinner?
Or get takeout.
That's even better.
One of the things. I'm not sure which.
What do I want for dinner?
I'm sure it's going to be sushi, though, because that would be my children's favorite food is sushi.
Oh, I want Chinese food.
There you go.
I'll have to buy it on the way home. Zach, we're eating Chinese tonight.
There you go. Now you know.
All right.
I can't think of another thing.
No, so we've been planning and teaching and planning and teaching for the past few days. We did not plan out this episode, guys. We were the bad teachers. We were like...
We just threw it all out on the table.
What do you want to talk about first? Let's go. All right. Yeah. So if
it's
we
been a little
discombobulated. So sorry.
I think we thought of it all.
I think we did too.
I think we did.
And this is an hour and change is a good amount of time.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your comments. Yes. We're so excited.
213 or 15 the last time we checked.
Last time I checked was 215.
I haven't checked today. Have you checked today?
Yeah, it was 215 this morning.
Okay, so we've got 215.
I haven't checked throughout the day, but in our last 2 episodes have got
almost 500 on the very last one.
No, the last one's 574 last time I checked.
So not the unboxing.
Not the unboxing. I haven't checked the unboxing. I'm talking about our last time we sat down in front of the table.
Yeah, 500. What did you say?
570 something.
Already over 500.
Yeah.
We were over 100 within 24 hours and then 248 hours, and we were just so excited to see that you guys were watching.
We kept texting results back and forth. Yeah. Our poor husbands are so tired of hearing it.
I don't care.
I don't either. I've told the kids about it. I've been telling my new students that I haven't taught before. I've been telling them about, y'all got to check out me and Miss Chapman's
It's just fun.
Podcast. Our principal keeps referring to it. So.
In meetings. If you go to our Facebook page, I posted a picture of us knitting in our meeting. And later that day, we were talking about we have a new flex schedule, and he was talking about you can do all kinds of clubs during flex schedule. You know, if you want to do some knitistry things.
And then he throws in a bid. If y'all hadn't seen the knitistry thing, y'all need to go watch it.
They've got it, and it was like that's about all he said. But you'll see.
But it was still funny that he said it.
Teacher friends like, oh, you got a shout out too. So
yes, we did.
Yeah. So, and this is, I think he understands that you need to do something fun, and this is our something.
This is our fun.
Yeah.
we have a good time doing this. Thank you for doing it with us and watching us and coming back. If you've come back, if you're new, thanks for coming, and we hope to see you again.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Y'all comment. Let us know something. If there's something you want us to do or talk about.
Y'all did great with the sound, because we talked about it last time. We've been having sound issues, but people have said the new sound with the new mic has been wonderful. So tell us those things.
And we did I think we did better about banging on the table this time.
The mic picks up everything. So if I record upstairs, I record videos for APQ. If I record upstairs, I can hear the dogs playing downstairs with the doors closed.
Yeah.
So it
picks up
really good.
You'll hear all the traffic of my children going in and out and letting the dogs and cats.
You might have heard James
in the kitchen and doing stuff, and then the cat walked by, but but he was actually relatively quiet this time. He's usually loud. If any of you have black cats, you know this. Black cats are loud. They have the biggest voices, and they're so demanding. My daughter has a black cat. We have a black cat, and they're both like that. They're just loud. Wow. Stomps all over the house. You can hear him, and he doesn't do anything quietly or softly. It's all bold and in your face.
But tell us.
Yeah, let us know something.
We want to do a knit along eventually.
We do, and do prizes in the whole 9 yards. Maybe after we hit 500.
Oh, that's a great idea.
After we hit 500 subscribers, we'll do a giveout, and then we'll have our first knit along.
I think that's great. We'll figure out
pass
what we're
the
going to
word so we can hit the
get some subscribers. We'll
number.
do a knit along and a giveaway. So out of the first, I guess how we do subscribe. I don't know how to do giveaways with subscribers on YouTube.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure something out. So,
People
but also
it's
follow
possible.
us on Instagram.
Yeah, follow
that's
us
where
on
we
Instagram
post those
too,
kind of things.
and we'll post all that there, both places.
Yeah.
We're doing better about posting on Instagram.
Yeah, we did good.
And I think I'm gonna just start most of anything I do about knitting. I'm just gonna put on Knitistry instead of on my personal.
Yeah, just take a picture
so that
and put it up there.
It's up there.
You can always share it to your personal account if you want.
I can do that
other
later.
people to see.
But yeah, let us know if there's something you want us to do besides talk about our patterns and yarn and stuff. We try to share the things we find out about. Knit-alongs that are coming up, talking about knit-alongs. Hohe's is going to start September 1st. I know they've already started talking about it and all on her Ravelry group.
We're going to try to do that one.
Yeah. We both have Hohe's lined up. I've got at least 2 patterns in mind. One with yarn, one without, but I'm still thinking.
I'm doing my Frank shawl. I've got it all ready.
That's the one I don't have yarn for, but I want to make. And then I've got everything I need now for the long summer cardigan, which I want to do. Out of the Swano tweed we were talking about. And I want to do it gray with the multicolored stripes.
That would be beautiful.
In that tweed. And then Stephen West, we talked about that. They're starting up on probably in October. Yeah. His mystery knit along that he does every year.
We will not start that one until we see it.
Until we do. Because sometimes we're not in the mental place to do some of the stuff.
The last one, it was like, I don't want to do that.
It
was beautiful, but...
It was, but I went in a place to do that.
Yeah.
Needles at the Ready are still doing their Let's Hear It for the Boys.
And there's Stephen West knit along.
And there's Stephen West. So if you do a Stephen West pattern, you can hit both of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's another thing we're kind of keeping an eye on, that you are more than welcome to join in. If you haven't watched the Needles at the Ready podcast, go watch Needles at the Ready. They're so much fun. I really, really enjoy them.
They're in Connecticut, right?
They're in Connecticut. So is states. The Knitting Posse. If you get a chance, watch the Knitting Posse. They're funny too. And they knit some of the most beautiful stuff. They're very classic knitters. As are the Knitters League. They're also in Connecticut and also fun. And those 3 that I've been watching. Well, I've been watching Knitting Posse and Knitters League since they started, and I think I missed the first few episodes of Needles at the Ready. I went back and watched them, but yeah, they're longtime favorites for me.
And watch our neighbor, Southern Comfort Knit.
Southern Comforts, yeah.
She's in Charlotte. I think she's in Charlotte. I know she's in North Carolina. So yeah, she's in North Carolina. She's up above us.
Yes.
And
North.
She does some. I don't know if she's done another episode. The one I watched was she talked about books and her knit picks yarn, and she showed all kinds of things, and it was fun to watch.
It was fun.
So check her out too. So yeah.
All right.
I think we're done.
I think we're ready.
All right, guys.
Knit periodically. Bye.